all talked about, but it must have been some heavy stuff, because right before dessert, the man reached into his pocket, pulled out a ring, got down on one knee, and proposed to my daughter. I thought, what a lovely gesture, and what a great place to do it in, because this is a house full of love. Perfect setting. That was approximately 3.5 years ago, and they've been married and doing great and wonderful things, and that's it. But why did all that happen? Because they were in that house, because of that gathering, because of the love. I believe that's a part of what that proposal was all about. We had such great times at those functions, and I heard some people talk about it earlier. And for those who are fans, who never had an opportunity to go to the Browns family reunions and functions, didn't matter, because come Monday morning, he was talking about it. Because it was all about the love. And oh, by the way, don't do anything or say anything dumb. I made that mistake once or twice, and it was all over the airways the following Monday. People that I only hardly knew. Bill, was that you they were talking about? But you know, when he did these things, it wasn't with malice in his heart. It was all about love. Why? He came from a family of loving parents. He grew up in a house full of love. Lawrence Monroe Brown III. Farewell.
That was powerful, brother. Whew. Along with a lot of things that we do in the communities, we also do a lot of do a lot of work with area churches. And I'm glad to say that so many pastors and deacons and bishops, they support us because we support them, and we try to keep everything we do on a positive note. A good friend to the Buddha Brothers Morning Show is Bishop Kim Brown from Mount Lebanon Baptist Church in Chesapeake. Anybody from across the world knows who I'm talking about. Every December, even sometime in Thanksgiving, November for Thanksgiving, we do a fundraiser called Live to Give. Live to Give. And through the churches and through this organization, we give the youth in the area a chance to win a Christmas for those that might not otherwise have one. Just write us a little small essay, nothing too long, 103 words or less, about why it's important to give. Not just during the holiday season, but every day. And we read all those letters, and we select them, and we give them Christmas. This guy that's getting ready to come on the screen right now couldn't be here. He had a previous engagement. He's a very busy man, but he has so much love and respect for law. He sent him a video, and I thank him for that. So if you're ready for it, please run it.
Good afternoon. I'm Pastor Kim Brown, Senior Pastor at Mount Lebanon Baptist Church in Chesapeake, Virginia. And as much as I wanted to be there today, I was unable to attend because of prior obligations in Maryland. So I want to thank Mother Brown for allowing me to take just this few moments to express my condolences and my desire to celebrate the life and legacy of a giant of a man with you today. Many of you might know that just Thursday, DJ Law met with me, as we always do, our Live to Give campaign every year. He was so excited, had so many plans, and we had just cemented those plans on how God would allow us to be used to touch the lives of so many young people. The most beautiful and profound thing about Law was the fact that he could bring together a cross-section of people from our community. He truly had arms that were long enough to reach around the 757. To the family, we know you're sad, but please know he's left a great legacy for all of us. We've got to man up and make the things that were in his heart even more profound. So Live to Give this year has to be better than it ever would have been. We love you. We want to let the family know we are praying for you, and if there's anything that our church family can do, we would call it a privilege to be able to simply serve you. We know our hearts are heavy today. We know there's a lot of processing, a lot of pain, but please know that earth has no sorrow, that heaven cannot and will not be able to heal. Before I go, can I just tell you a quick story? Big B and all of you from Clear Channel Radio, hopefully this story ministers to you. The story goes that there were two men, we'll call them the Buddha brothers, and every day they would get up, go to work together. They would catch the same bus, get on the bus at the same bus stop. But in the evening, one of the men would get off the bus a few blocks before the destination at which they got on the bus earlier that morning. But what would be so amazing is, every evening when the second man reached the destination, the man that had gotten off the bus early would be sitting right there on the front porch, drinking some iced tea, sipping on his lemonade. After this happened 3 or 4 days in a row, finally, the man who would remain on the bus decided to watch what was going on. Well, true to form, that morning they got on the bus together, but in the evening, on the way home from work, the one man got off the bus early. When the other gentleman got home, as every other day, the man was already sitting on the porch. So finally, the second man asked, "How is it that you get off the bus earlier than me every day, but you get home before I do, although I stay on the bus?" And the man simply replied, "I learned a long time ago that there was a shortcut home. I get off the bus and I cut through the cemetery, and I get home before you do." Can I share with you all that what happened last week was DJ Law got off the bus early. He found a shortcut home. He went through the cemetery. But for all of us who are still here and remain, can I share with you that he will be sitting there waiting for us. We've got to continue to hold each other's arms up, extend the legacy that he left all of us to live by, and celebrate the goodness of the Lord, for he makes no mistakes. We love you. We're praying for you. Please know God has you. God bless you.
Amen. To God be the praise for the great things that he has done. And we thank each and every one of you for your heartfelt remarks and reflections. At this time, we'll have a musical selection by Doc Christian and Friends, followed by a message, the eulogy, from Bishop R.A. Watson.
Take the pain.